From touchline legends to tactical scientists, how football management has evolved in the last 30 years. Football has always been a game of moments, a brilliant pass, a late goal, a roar from the stands. But behind every moment is a mind, a manager's mind. And over the last 3 decades, football management has evolved faster than ever, from passion-driven generals on the touchline to data-fed tactical architects with tablets and analysts in tow. Today, we dive deep into how the managers of 1990 to 2015 built football's foundation, and how the new wave, 2015 to 2025, is rewriting the playbook altogether.
What a pass! Michael Owen wins it in the most extraordinary way!
Please drop me down, just wanna see you touch the ground.
I am Jose Mourinho. I am Jose Mourinho. I am Jose Mourinho.
The Trailblazers of the old era, 1990 to 2015. In the early 90 seconds, football was ruled by commanders, not coordinators. Managers like Sir Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger, Marcelo Lippi, Fabio Capello, Carlo Ancelotti, Jose Mourinho, and Rafa Benitez didn't just control teams, they controlled empires. Ferguson mastered man management like no one else. Between 1992 and 2013, Manchester United won 13 Premier League titles, 2 Champions Leagues, and built dynasties across generations, from the class of '92 to the Ronaldo-Rooney era. Ferguson's strength wasn't modern analytics, it was psychology, knowing when to praise, when to explode, and when to rebuild.
5 FA Cups, 4 League Cups, 10 Charity Community Shields, 1 European Cup Winners' Cup, 1 European Super Cup, 2 Champions League titles, Intercontinental Cup, 1 FIFA Club World Cup, and 13 Premier League titles. The impossible dream made possible by the greatest British manager ever, Sir Alex Ferguson.
Wenger, meanwhile, was the visionary, introducing dietary science, foreign flair, and the philosophy of playing beautifully. His Arsenal Invincibles in 2000 and 304 didn't just win the league, they redefined English football's aesthetics.
But even though, if someone ever does it again, we will still be the first one who has done it. So that will be something we will set down in history, and whatever people can say, people will remember that the season 2003 to 2004, we were unbeatable.
Then came Mourinho, the disruptor. At Porto, he won the Champions League in 2004, outthinking giants with compact blocks and ruthless transitions. At Chelsea, he introduced tactical pragmatism into a league that prized chaos. Mourinho turned organization into art.
I am Jose Mourinho.
In Italy, Lippi built Juventus on balance, not just attacking or defending, but control. In Spain, Benitez systemized tactics, creating the compact 4-2-3-1 at Valencia that won 2 La Liga titles and a UEFA Cup before engineering Liverpool's 2005 Istanbul miracle. These were men of conviction, not consensus. They didn't need analytics to make decisions. Their gut and years of locker room wars were enough. The Philosophers and Revolutionaries, 2008, 2015. The late 2000s brought a turning point, the rise of the ideologists. Pep Guardiola's Barcelona between 2008 and 2012 didn't just win, it hypnotized. Tiki-taka, short passes, positional rotation, suffocating possession wasn't just football, it was geometry. With Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi, Pep won 14 trophies in 4 years. At the same time, Jurgen Klopp's Dortmund introduced a counter-philosophy, gegenpressing, football that thrived on chaos. The best playmaker, Klopp once said, is winning the ball back within 6 seconds. His Dortmund side's 2011 and 2012 Bundesliga titles came from energy and belief, not budgets. Then came Diego Simeone at Atletico Madrid, the warrior philosopher. His motto, "If you run more than the opponent, you have a chance." His 2014 La Liga triumph proved defensive unity could still beat money. This era marked the birth of tactical identities. Managers weren't just motivators anymore. They were ideologues, each representing a brand of football. Guardiola's positional play he as a little. Klopp's counter-pressing chaos. Simeone's resilient compactness. Mourinho's chessboard pragmatism. Wenger's artistry and freedom. But the game was about to enter the age of the algorithm. The new age of managers, 2015 to 2025. Welcome to the era of hybrid intelligence. Between 2015 and 2025, management became both science and soul. Football clubs built data departments, tactical analysts, sleep monitors, and drone-assisted training sessions. The touchline evolved from intuition to information. Pep Guardiola, ever the evolutionary, moved from tiki-taka to juego de posición 2, morphing fullbacks into midfielders and midfielders into defenders. His Manchester City sides averaged over 70% possession and won 5 of 6 Premier League titles, 2018 to 2024. But it wasn't just domination, it was adaptation. Jurgen Klopp, meanwhile, modernized his pressing into a controlled storm. His Liverpool combined emotion and data, high-intensity runs, rest defense balance, and planned chaos. Between 2018 and 2022, he delivered a Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, and Club World Cup. Hansi Flick deserves a chapter of his own in the modern era. When he took over Bayern Munich in late 2019, he transformed a side low on confidence into a high-pressing juggernaut that conquered Europe. His 2020 treble-winning team redefined efficiency, averaging 3.2 goals per game, pressing relentlessly and collapsing opponents with pace and vertical precision. Flick blended the ruthless structure of German engineering with the freedom of expression reminiscent of Guardiola's Bayern years. His 4-2-3-1 system wasn't just tactical, it was psychological. Every player knew his role in rotation, from Kimmich's versatility to Müller's Raumdeuter instincts. In under a year, Flick won 6 trophies, matching Pep's 2009 Barcelona record, proving that modern management is about maximizing human chemistry as much as tactical diagrams. His era was brief but seismic, a masterclass in clarity, cohesion, and controlled chaos. Then came Roberto De Zerbi, Mikel Arteta, Xabi Alonso, and Julian Nagelsmann, managers who grew up studying both Guardiola and Football Manager spreadsheets. They blend mentorship with math. De Zerbi's Brighton dismantles press lines with calm build-up. Arteta's Arsenal mixes structure and poetry, every move scripted, every press rehearsed. And Xabi Alonso, the newest professor, turned Bayer Leverkusen into an invincible machine in 2023-24, winning the Bundesliga unbeaten and breaking Bayern's decade-long stranglehold. His system, a morphing 3-2-5 that adapts mid-match, a chameleon of control. Modern managers are no longer shouting generals. They're architects with AirPods, the in-betweens and the adapters. But what about the managers who bridged both worlds? The ones who began in passion and matured in precision? Carlo Ancelotti, the most adaptable of all, is the embodiment of timeless management. From AC Milan's 2003 and 2007 Champions Leagues to Real Madrid's 2022 triumph, he's coached through 4 tactical revolutions without being consumed by any. He's not rigid, he's fluid. Players win games, he says, managers just help. Luis Enrique combined Pep's positional play with vertical speed at Barcelona in 2015. MSN, Messi, Suarez, Neymar, scoring 122 goals in one season. Thomas Tuchel, another hybrid mind, evolved from Klopp's chaos to tactical elasticity, leading Chelsea to a Champions League title in 2021 with shape-shifting systems. Even Mourinho, though criticized for his rigidity, showed reinvention at Roma, focusing on compact counterattacks and player psychology to win the UEFA Conference League in 2022. These managers prove that evolution isn't about abandoning tradition, it's about refining it. Tactics, data, and human touch. The numbers don't lie. According to Opta data, average team possession in Europe's top leagues increased by 9% between 2005 and 2023. Pressing intensity passes per defensive action nearly doubled. Average team sprint distances decreased, not because players run less, but because they run smarter. But data didn't replace emotion, it sharpened it. Managers like Guardiola, Arteta, and Nagelsmann use analytics like artists use brushes to paint their vision, not dictate it. Meanwhile, the human touch, motivation, belief, empathy remains the invisible stat that wins finals. That's why managers like Klopp and Ancelotti still thrive. Their teams play for them, not just for tactics. Final verdict, from fire to formula. So what changed? Yesterday's managers ruled with passion. Today's rule with precision. The old guard built dynasties through dominance and discipline. The new breed builds systems through science and structure. But football, at its core, has always belonged to the human heart. The perfect manager of the future? Probably a mix of both. Ferguson's leadership, Pep's brain, Klopp's emotion, Ancelotti's calm, Alonso's innovation. Tactics evolve, trends fade. But greatness, true greatness, adapts and inspires. So whether it's Guardiola drawing triangles or Xabi Alonso reshaping systems, remember, football isn't breaking, it's becoming. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, share, and subscribe. And tell us in the comments which manager, old or new, defines your era of football.